Hey, what's going on, traders? Trader Delights. I just want to do a little recap on NNVC, um, and today was just kind of crazy. So I was texting some of my good friends, and we were talking about the stock. In the beginning, it opened. We kind of looked at it as okay. Um, this could be a potential long, and it was above pre-market highs, about 650. But given the history of the stock the past couple days, it was just very sketchy. I mean, what day was this? On the 21st, from 1345, all the way down to 299. Like that's a terrible, terrible risk of trying to get long on something like this. But price action says otherwise. But today, it ran up. It faked a lot of longs and then faked a lot of shorts out, squeezed some shorts out, and then even after hours, they hit a new high of 1160, which is insane. So we ended up actually scalping this throughout the day, made some good money, but wanted to just kind of recap on what exactly we saw and why we took some of the trades that we did. So just kind of break it down, layman terms. So this is pre-market high around 648 in the morning. Um, Potentially you could have went long after the pre-market high right at open, sold into the spike, kind of using that pre-market high as a risk at 648, putting your stop loss there. Potentially selling it right here at 748. Um, so that was a good opportunity right there. Throughout the day, we were saying, this thing could chop around, fake you out. You can kind of see from this range from 650 up to 750 $1 range that was kind of just bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down until around 1027. You get this volume coming in. You get 350,000 um, you know volume coming in this one candle, and it breaks this previous high at 750. That's my trigger to go long, and kind of using 750 as a risk. You see it break out, it wicks back, break out, wicks back, then kind of slams back down, but it reclaims pretty fast. And then this is right here where you kind of go long 750, and using 750 as that risk, or potentially kind of use 739 as a low, those lows as a risk, and then just ride it up, ride it up. So from 750, say if you want to use 750 as a risk, get in around like 763, and potentially getting up there till 944. You honestly could set um, a trail stop loss on there. I would probably say about 40 cents or something like that. I think like this candle right here is 42 cents, range in that one candle. So you probably would have been stopped out if you kind of use a 25-cent trail, but you're still taking profits and you're still making money. But like I said, that's a pretty solid move going up into from 750 all the way up to 946. But then you don't want to get trapped right there. You're trying to long right here at these wicks right here, and it just drops, 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 drops. Then you got this right here, it just slams from 925 down to 820. That's $1.05 on that one candle. And that's something you want to be really cautious about, right? Um, but again, you can see that it drops down, hits VWAP, and it reclaims instantly. So you can tell this where I'm gonna say about 827 or 830, whatever, to about 888, 9. So let's just say $9. It's a very important level right here. There's a lot of action going on, and then it squeezes back up to a new high day, and instantly it washes back down. Then it reclaims, chops back up, grinds, squeezes back out. Now this is when I know it's like, hey, that was kind of a weak push right there. It from 1009 to was it 1020? That was kind of a weak push. Wasn't really a clean breakout. And then you see it start flushing out, you know, grinding down, flushed out. Then it gets below VWAP, and I text my buddies, I'm like, hey, there's about to be a VWAP trap because look how it's just bouncing off and just, you know, testing that VWAP again. And people who are shorting it, I'm pretty sure they're nervous, right? I mean, this I had no position in this at this time, and I don't think they did either. But this candle right here, whoop, let me back up. But this candle right here is like it hit 767 and it instantly bounces up. So someone's soaking that up, and you know from 767 up to 886, and then towards the end of the day at close it flushes back, and then you got another dip buy right here, and then after hours you just see it walking up, walking up, walking up, walking up, right, and then boom, out of nowhere start hitting new highs. Hits, you know, passes 1020, gets up to 1079, comes back down, and then you know you're at 1160, whatever that is, which is insane. So again, Monday, this is gonna be my main watch. Again, uh, this is something that you want to be very cautious about. There's a lot of fake outs, a lot of flushes. So if you're trying to short this, you definitely get squeezed. If you're trying to long this, could potentially get infinite dump. Um, but again, this is kind of due to all the hype, the virus breakout, the coronavirus. So just trade safe out there, guys. Just want to go over it. This is something that I'm gonna keep in my files for something to go back and study on. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I want to talk about. So, all right. Well, that does it. Guys, trade safe. Hit the like button for me and subscribe. Thanks.